Welcome to the Carr and Seguin Show, hosted by Devon Carr and Paul Seguin, where two Michiganders dive into real estate, outdoors, community building, and everything in between. Yo!
What's going on?
Maybe the intro with the music is better.
You just get so used to it.
I know you do. And it's just like
that
introduction.
15 seconds of getting your mind just right.
So for those of you, obviously, are like, what the heck are they even talking about? So our wonderful, amazing engineer, Johnny, was like, hey, you guys, we don't need to do we usually listen to the sound recording, which is on the recordings.
Right.
And we lead right into that. And so we kind of have our own little introduction, but we were like, no, just go into it. And we're like, okay.
Yeah, right.
Here we are, episode 50.
Right.
Whoa. Dude, that calls for a celebration. We need some bourbon.
Ooh.
Johnny, bring the bourbon in. Can't believe we made it to episode 50,
I know.
dude. Holy crap.
Who would have thought?
I mean, should
Still
we
be going.
Should we do like a look back? No, that's 100.
Yeah.
When we get to 100, we'll do that.
Right. I would agree.
We got to have someone good on 100. Maybe bring somebody back?
Maybe.
Our highest viewed guest?
Maybe. I mean,
we should bring Jack Ford back.
everybody back.
Oh!
Just have them
How
filing
many
in.
people can we fit in here at once? Can we just put a large mic in the middle of the room that just picks up everybody? But, wow, 50. 50 Cent.
Yeah, buddy.
He looked a little chunkier on the halftime show
I would
for
say
the
yes,
Super Bowl.
but he was hanging
now
upside down. I mean, for a little while there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I couldn't do that.
I think he can.
No.
If you were paid probably whatever he was paid to do that show, I'm sure you would do it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd last that long. I mean, if I had to.
Yeah.
It wasn't a terrible halftime show, was it?
I mean, I thought what was cool about it is like it kind of just reminisced some old classic rap songs, Little Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre,
Right.
50 Cent.
Yep.
Takes you back to the high school days.
He was a surprise. I mean, I didn't know he was going to be in it.
Who?
50.
No, I didn't know either.
Yeah.
I didn't know either.
Surprise. But it was a good game. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't bad.
Classical Matthew Stafford,
Right.
fourth quarter to last 2-minute drive to win the game.
Yeah.
So
I didn't like all the penalties right towards the end. It was a pretty penalty-free game, and then all of a sudden,
it was all favoring Rams all day long.
I mean, there was a couple. I think the first one though was a little iffy, but then the other two are. I mean, they're pretty obvious.
They're pretty legit.
But the first one, they give them the first down, retry 4 times. I don't know, but
that was.
I mean,
a little rigged. Yeah. There was a little, you can't sit there and not wonder. Like, those refs got earpieces in too. Like, hey, we when you see an opportunity, just throw the flag. As long as it's favoring the Rams to keep them going.
It was such a low penalty game for
the whole game.
It was like 3 penalties right at the last little bit.
Yeah.
It was like, how
did this happen?
But then again, I mean, they missed the Bengals, the face mask on the Bengals.
Yeah.
So
for a touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah. That was I mean, it was at first, like when the play happened, you kind of just thought he fell, and then
I thought he just tripped.
Yeah, and then you're like,
back.
Oh, dude, he got the little face Ashkin push, and that's the only reason why he was able to catch that.
Right? Yeah.
But no, it was good. It was a good game. I mean, happy for Stafford. It was crazy though. First year removed from the Detroit Lions, and he goes to the freaking Super Bowl and wins.
I mean, his team was built to. I mean, from the beginning, they were already.
Oh yeah,
they were already supposed to be there.
Yeah. I mean, they've been building that team for a couple years. But I mean, that's how
you're supposed to do it.
Well, it's how you're supposed to do it, but it's kind of almost like how NFL rolls. Like if you haven't noticed, this is not even my knowledge. It was just I heard on 97 Won the Ticket where it's like teams go through like a five-year cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Steelers, they suck. And I guarantee you, they've been kind of sucky for the last couple years.
Right.
I guarantee you in 2 years, they'll be right back into the mix. Yeah. Like they just good organizations.
Right, yeah.
Lions do not fit that bill. For as long as the Ford family owns that franchise, they will never be good. I don't know what it is, man, but I don't know. They probably just use it for write-offs.
Possibly. Who wouldn't like to own a team?
Yeah, I would. 100%. Hey, more power to you, but you just put all of us Detroiters in misery.
Mm-hmm.
So just step down. Sell it to freaking Dan Gilbert or something, or Matt Ishaba, or I don't know who
somebody.
Somebody here in town who's got a bunch of money that could probably do it. I know they probably do.
Right.
They can make it happen. And they're just young guns. I mean, Dan Gilbert kind of looks a little older after his heart attack that he had, but Matt would be good. He'd be a little firecracker. He'll get the right young people in there to make things happen. I believe that. He'll make it happen. But
one of these days.
No.
One of these days.
No.
It'll happen.
No.
Maybe not in our lifetime, but
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's going to happen.
There's a curse. I mean, you look at the Bengals and you go, well, it's possible. But talking about Detroit Lions, it's not possible.
It's possible.
I mean, the Cincinnati was 3-13 just 3 years ago, 2 seasons, or 3 or 2 seasons ago, 3-13. I mean, that's the Lions.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think they finished 10-7 this year too. So they didn't have a very solid year compared to most of the other teams in the playoff, but they just fired up at the right time.
Way to win.
Yeah, the right time.
I can't remember if their offensive line was all second string, or if they just don't have a good one. I can't remember what. But
they had they allowed
so many sacks.
They allowed the most sacks in the season.
Yeah,
and they're still in the Super Bowl.
I know.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely their area. I think they need to work on.
Yeah.
If you had a little better front line for
Joe Burrows.
I know.
I mean, they're taking a beating.
Well, he was sacked 9 times during the Tennessee Titans game, and to still pull it off speaks to the talent of the offense and Joe. But golly,
right? That's
9 times in one game.
That's a lot.
I mean, how many times did he get sacked in the Super Bowl? It was at least 4 or 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez. Hey, you find a way to make it work, right?
Yep.
Just put in there. Did you see his outfit when he left?
I did. I saw that. I was like oh my God,
man, with the freaking cowboy hat and the weird suit.
That wasn't like a cowboy. That was like a Tombstone Wyatt Earp hat. I mean, total straight brim all the way around. I mean, matching hat with the suit. And
I don't know if it's worse because he lost, because you only suspect that he probably would have wore that if he won.
So well, I mean, you show up with what you show up with.
It's true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I would have had the same. I don't know.
I don't know. I think he's worn those
kind of outfits,
fancy sunglasses to press conferences before. They're like little tinted square sunglasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, they say he likes to dress up.
It's not my style.
No, not mine either. But
it just reminds me of Sunshine.
Yeah.
From Remember the Titans. Ain't gonna grow back with all that rubbing.
Right, yeah.
Fruitcake, yeah. That's a classic.
Yes, it is.
We just watched that.
That's a great movie.
A couple days ago, or was it like a week or so ago?
It's a great movie.
We were Jess and I would put the kids down, sit down, and put a movie on, and I'm like, popping popcorn. I'm like, you put Remember the Titans on? I'm like, it's a classic.
Oh yeah,
it's a great movie. Love it.
I wish they moved that game. Jeez, just move it a little bit sooner. It's too late for
Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Well, and on a Sunday. Why don't you just do it on a Saturday?
I know. I bet everyone's been talking about that for
what's the
forever.
problem? Just do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it's well, no, it's class Super Bowl Sunday. Who freaking cares about the name?
Make it a middle of the day.
Yeah. I mean, just put on a Saturday night so everybody, even I wouldn't have a problem keeping my kids up late.
Right.
That's the problem for me is because it's school day the next night.
Right.
And I got my lovely wife hey, we got to get home. I'm like, I don't want to go home.
Right. You can't go. I mean, we didn't go anywhere because, I mean, Mac's ready for bed around 7, 7:30. And, I mean, I'm not going to go to somebody's house and leave right
half hour after it started. Yeah, right. Like, all right, well, great. Thanks for the food. See you later. I don't know. Yeah, they should change.
But I mean, national championships even worse for
Monday
at 8.
Who comes up with these ideas?
I don't know.
Stupid. Saturday, people.
Maybe it's just because
I'm
getting old. That's what I like to complain about.
Yeah,
I'm sure 10 years ago I would never even. I didn't care.
No. Meet you at the bar. Let's go.
Yeah. Now it's.
Do I care if I'll be hungover next day? Nope.
Right. Yeah.
Just chug a couple Red Bulls and be ready to work.
Right. Used to be Sunday fun day. Now it's in bed.
Sunday chill day.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Try to turn everything off. Getting better at telling my clients that, like, Sunday? No. I'm busy with the family. It's my family day.
Right.
But, yeah, it's chill day. Family fun day. That's what I call it.
I like it.
Yeah. I like it. It's a relaxing day. No, I agree, though. Yeah. It's funny you even say I didn't even think of the college football championship on Monday. It's even worse.
It's always on Saturday, but then national championship, they move it to Monday.
Yeah. All the playoff games, Saturday.
Nope. I don't get it.
Backwards. It's backwards. But, so yeah. And then today was like spring.
Yes.
And then we're getting 5 inches of snow tomorrow.
I know.
It's wonderful Michigan.
With rain, ice.
I hate the spring. I do. It's fourth in the totem pole of the seasons.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so nice out.
I hate it worse than winter. I do.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
See, I don't hate it that bad.
Summer, fall, winter, spring. It's the orders I like the seasons.
Probably a fall, summer, spring, winter.
Yeah, fall is really nice. But I like the real hot weather for golf, so that's why
right,
summer's one.
Yeah, well, I can
ball
understand
travel
that.
farther.
Yep.
The humidity keeps the ball up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just throw it high, let it fly.
Boom.
Yeah. I know. I'm watching more golf lately.
Yeah, what was it? The
Less outdoor channel and more golf.
I do that transition as well.
It's coming.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good tournament. I'll have to say, though, I'm not a fan of hole number 16. I love the noise, the atmosphere, but the throwing of the beer onto the green and crap, I'm just not a fan of it. I mean, what about all the divots, people, from throwing your frickin' beer cans? And
I just don't get why you throw it.
And secondly, yeah, it probably costs you $10 anyways, too.
Right.
I mean, they're all drunk, so what do they think, care? But it's a gentleman's sport, okay? Take your college stupidity, you Arizona Sun Devil idiots. No, whatever. I mean, I'm all about having a good time, but, like, that just is stupid. When they had what? Was it 1 or 2 hole-in-ones over the weekend for the tournament?
Wow,
yeah.
I just caught little bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, and then, like, if someone would chip in, like, it just kind of, the hole-in-one happened, I think, on a Saturday, so then they all went crazy, which is understandable, but then, like, the whole entire hole there is just covered in beer cans because they're all just chucking them out there when they're celebrating. And so after that one happened, they would start doing it, even, who chipped in off the side of the green? I think it was Justin Thomas chipped in on Sunday, and they started throwing, and he even, like, looked up. He's like, "What are you doing?
Right.
Stop!" Like, you can cheer get excited, but you just now we got to pause and wait for them to clean all the freaking beer cans up, and it's like, come on,
unnecessary.
It is. It's unnecessary.
I mean, that's like I'm a Michigan State fan, and their whole burning of the couches and stuff. I mean, I just don't I don't get it. I don't know how you get to that point where this is a great idea.
Yeah,
we should totally do this.
The epitome of my college career.
Right,
I burned couches.
I just don't understand how you get to that point where chucking beer cans at a golf.
Yeah. I mean, like, they're constantly, like, I mean, they were, like, trying to duck, and they're, because idiots, they know how to throw. I mean, you're drunk and probably have no skills of throwing anything, so, and then you're going to just chuck a beer can towards people. It was just stupid. Like, you see everybody just run for, like, the tunnels to just wait for all the idiots to be done throwing the beer cans. Yeah. But, no, I always say, I was meeting with some of the boys for the golf team at the driving range on Thursday. We hit some balls together, and I was telling them even, like, the waste management tournament is always the one back, like, when I was even in the industry. Like, whenever that tournament happened,
then it was golf.
It was golf. Like, it was the triggering event to, like, spring is around the corner. Golf season's beginning.
So, hey, are you guys going to burn any couches on episode 50? Or get some beers
there you go.
And bust up our place or what?
No.
Or are you saving that for 102?
We're gonna
102.
Yeah, we're gonna save that for 100.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I still like this table. I don't know.
Even though we're getting a nice little crack.
Yeah.
Getting a little crack.
Character.
You guys got some people in here, like, banging. Getting all heated in their podcasts. But, yeah, I don't get that stuff either.
Not for me.
No.
But then again, maybe it's just because I'm getting old.
It probably is.
Yeah, I just always find something to complain about.
It is. It is. I've got a lot of those tendencies coming along, too, where it's just like, why?
Right.
And then I look back, I'm like, well, yeah. I can't really talk back on that.
Yeah, right.
I did that, too.
Right.
But anyways.
Getting older. All the joys.
Yeah, when you're young, you always want to get older. And then you get older, and it's like, that was a stupid thought, too.
Yeah.
You're like,
right.
I want to drive. Well, now I got to pay car insurance and gas.
Right.
Frick. There goes your money faster. And all the other bull crap that comes along.
Right.
Bills, mortgage.
Adulthood. Mortgage is better than your rent, though.
100%, Devin. Definitely. Do not waste your money anymore in renting. Guys, don't. Especially just with the crazy, insane rental rates.
Going up.
Yeah. I just post, everything's going up.
Well, yeah.
And that's what I got. I'm gonna lean into this a little bit because I had another conversation with another person today about just how housing is just really expensive. And I said, isn't everything?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but housing is just more. I'm like, not really. I was just at Home Depot last night.
I saw that.
And I've been eyeing the siding that I want to put up around the garage walls. My brother and my father-in-law both did it, and it just looked really nice. And so I was eyeing it. And what first got me already frustrated about it is because Craig, my father-in-law, put it in his garage, and he only paid like $26 a sheet when he did it like maybe 2-3 years ago. And so if you saw it in the post, the picture, I took that picture of that wood 2 weeks ago because I was going to buy it, and then we're going to wait because then Jess has a decent amount of stuff she needs for the gardening and the flower stuff. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll hold off on this till after we get all that set up in the next couple months. And so I took the picture, though, because I was curious. I wanted to know, like, what I was purposely going to do that. Like, when, I don't know, just to track it.
Right.
And I was budgeting anyways for how much I needed.
Mm-hmm.
And it was $47, $48. And I sent that to Craig, and Craig's like, golly. He goes, I can tell you right now, I mean, it was like $25 a sheet when we did that easily. He's like, I can guarantee you that's how much the most I paid.
Crazy.
A couple years ago. No more than 2 years ago when they did their garage. And I'm like, it is freaking $20 more a sheet. So we went last night to look at some lighting, some grow lights for, because she's trying to start all of her seeds in the basement.
What kind of seeds?
Oh, man, she's got a ton. Tons. She even told me, she's like, I got way too many. We went, she wanted to look at lights for grow lights and then also buying a rack She bought all of these.
What kind of plants you growing?
So mostly a ton of flowers. Yeah, a ton of flowers.
These days, you start talking about some grow lights and your seeds, and
no marijuana.
You got a whole operation.
But I've been trying to encourage her to grow some marijuana. I mean, you see some of these companies just making bank selling some dank.
There's a new one going up right in.
Make that the title for this episode. Selling some dank.
For some bank.
No, so she's been really taking over the whole our laundry room in the basement just to get all the seeds going, so they can just grow faster and more during the season. And so we bought a rack. So she bought all these, like, I don't know what they're called, but they're racks with heating elements on them. And then she was buying a bunch of lights to put on each level so she can start all these different racks. And so I'm like, so we're getting that. And I'm like, no, let's just go check it. I want to check out a few things. We need to get a new washer and dryer, so we went and check that out. And I'm like, I'm going to go check the wood. I always, like, every time I'm there, I always want to just go take a peek.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy crap, $6 more. And then I just bought a whole bunch of wood to do the office.
Right.
And the 2x4s were like, maybe for $4.
Okay.
They're now back up to $8.
No.
Dude, I'm like,
no.
What the frick? I'm all for what you're doing in Canada. 100% support it. Shut that stupid government up. But now you're killing me in my wood.
Right.
That's where we get all of our wood from. Is Canada.
Back up to $8.
$8 a 2x4, man. $8 freaking bucks. It's ridiculous. I just remember even buying them for like $2 a couple of years ago. Now they're quadrupled in price. Same dang thing. So yeah. But just, that's what I was saying. Like, everything is
going
more.
up.
Yeah, and she's renting, and I'm like, $1,400 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And, and obviously you got it, you just get qualified and see what's right for you at this right time. But, it's just having that conversation with people like, listen, you have options potentially.
Right.
To be paying yourself. Yeah, we didn't rent that long, and I hated it when we did rent. Like, just knowing you're just, because you're right. Taking a torch to your money. You're never going to see it again. And I understand there's easiness of it, but with the right people, buying a house it's not hard either.
No.
It's not. And that's just where I'm encouraging you if you're listening, and that's you, like, just, it doesn't cost you anything to find out.
No. And
to learn the process. And even if it's not for you, great. You don't hurt my feelings. But just start the conversation, It's just like, you just don't know until you know. So.
Words to live by.
It is. You don't know until you know. So go out and seek.
Right.
And you will find what you were looking for. You will.
They're out there.
Yeah.
This house is out there.
Yeah. No, I'm excited, though. I'm excited for the warm weather. I'm over the cold.
Yes.
I'm over it.
Me too.
I'm ready, even though I hate the spring. I'm ready. I was nice. I don't know if I was driving with all my windows down today when we were on the way here. I'm like, it is 51 degrees in my truck. I put down all of my windows, and I just rocked out.
It's nice. I don't know if it's all windows nice.
Oh,
but
dude, you see that 5 in the temperature gauge? It's windows down.
Well, you walk outside.
This is Michigan,
like,
man.
This is nice.
We live in 0. 50? We're not Floridians.
No, it's nice.
Floridianites.
I don't know if I.
Where their news channels say, "Oh, go get your winter jacket.
It's chilly.
55 degrees." And then there's us, windows down,
right?
Freaking jamming to some Luke Combs, baby. Let's go. Spring is here.
Everybody wearing shorts.
Yeah. Sandals. We're all outside with lawn chairs, barbecue.
Right?
Hey,
yeah, right.
We got the warm weather again, guys. I miss those days. I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm ready to chill out in the back and the grill and.
Yeah. I'm ready for that. For sure.
Yeah. You know, watch the kids playing in the playset again outside. You know,
Warm weather.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to cutting my grass, though. See, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
It's the old tendencies. I love cutting grass, but it's the truth. It's the truth that's coming out of my heart right now. It just takes too dang long. It does. But I love it so reluctantly. We got to tear down our barn. Believe that?
Why?
It's a kind of older. We don't have to. I just caved and gave in to my wife.
Oh.
You got to do that sometimes, man.
Yes, that's true.
You got to do that sometimes, man. I'm going to help you out right now because if you have heard our conversations about this dang barn, you will know that this is me just waving the white flag.
Yep. I'm
just
done.
saying, you know what? It's what the wife wants. She hates it when I say the wife.
I'm shocked.
It's what my wife wants. To be more proper, I think. Yeah, she just wants some more room for her garden. And it's it's a 40 by 30, so it's a good size space that she's losing, and it needs some love. So in trade, and we can probably end on this, but in trade of it, we're building a new one up front.
Okay.
Which is nice. Which is good. We need it. Because of the way that our land is, not to go into that, it's just too far back to house anything. So if we build, we've already looked at some plans and kind of for that and make a real sweet one. Okay. And then have that up front to have space for all the lawn equipment. Right. You know, we'll make it decent. We have enough room to do a decent sized one. You know, store the pop-up in there. Mm-hmm. And then just, have concrete go right into it.
Oh, that'll be nice, yeah.
Put gas in there for a heater.
Yep.
Yeah, have electric. Because that's the other big problem is, if we spend money on fixing that one up, there's no electricity. I would love to have electricity. Mm-hmm. It's dirt floor, so it's I would love to have it cemented, right. So it's just adding up all that to do that. And why would we not just put one right here? And we can do even more for less. Not technically, but a lot less in running out power and gas with it being right by our house. And then still build her. She wants a little one in the back. Okay. All of her gardening stuff.
Well, that'd be nice.
Yeah, so it was funny today. She was like, "So, do you have time?" I mean, because I told her what I said. It was earlier this week, Monday or Tuesday. I was like, "All right, let's just do it." She's like, "What? Are you serious?" Because I fought it. I'm like, I'm not giving up that barn. It just needs some loving. Right. I love it.
I'm going to get to it, honey. I swear.
And so she's like, because we agreed on it. And we're like, and she called me. She's all pumped about it. And she's like, "Do you want to go get the sledgehammer?" I'm like, "Babe, it just doesn't come down that easy." Yeah. It's not like an old rinky-dink shed you could just push over or something. This is a legit, pretty big barn that, the ceiling. It's 10, probably at least 12 feet high.
Yeah. 30
full
by 40,
beams, all that crap. You can't just take a sledgehammer to it. I love the enthusiasm, but no.
HGTV for you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's down in 5 minutes.
Right.
It really took them a week.
They didn't even get dirty.
Yeah.
Their shirt's still tucked in.
They still got makeup on.
Right.
No, so that should be fun.
That should be a lot of fun. That's great.
I'm just too busy, though, right now, so we're going to probably call Brad. Brad, come on over.
Right.
I'm just going to charge me to knock this sucker down. Sure he'll have fun with it. But she did bring up a point. She's like, "I think we should take it down now." And I'm like, yeah. It's a lot easier to drive on frozen ground than come spring when it's all muddy and wet and driving back and forth, taking loads to the dump. So we'll probably slowly but surely start cracking at it. Yeah. We got tons of junk back there still, too, from when we bought the house because I was just stupidly said, yeah, leave all the junk.
I'll take care of it.
We'll take care of it because we were just so hungry to get the house ours. And I'm like, why did I do that? Right. It's just junk everywhere. They offered to clean it up. And I just said, yeah, clean up as much as you can. Just leave, leave what, little stuff. That's what I should have said, but whatever. You do what you do sometimes to just get what you want.
Yep, that's the truth.
Yeah. So stay tuned for the barn. Updates.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Well, hey, we episode 50, right? Yeah.
50.
Halfway to 100.
There you go.
Halfway to 100. It's been great.
Yes, sir.
Only many more. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, I'm Paul Seguin with eXp Realty.
I'm Devon Carr with Gold Star Mortgage.
And this is the Carr and Seguin Show. See ya.
The primary purpose of this podcast series is to inform, entertain, and educate. The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast series do not constitute legal or professional advice, opinions, or endorsements of any kind. Gold Star Mortgage Financial Group, NMLS 3446, Equal Housing Lender.